Most people think fat burners are a complete scam. On one side you have the obvious scam products like raspberry ketones, and on the other, super dangerous supplements like DNP that can ramp up your metabolism so high that your organs actually start to melt away. Wow. But while no fat burner supplement will do the work for you, if your diet and workout plans are dialed in, the right fat burners can seriously supercharge your results. In this video, I'm revealing the top 7 most effective fat burners that actually work, and breaking down the BS ingredients to avoid because they do nothing for fat loss, so you can get lean without the gym bro routine. So first off, let's dive into the top supplements that supercharge fat metabolism, so you burn more fat and turn that stubborn belly fat into usable energy faster. For each of the fat burner categories, I'll tell you the proven winner, a promising contender that's worth trying, and an ingredient that you must avoid that's just being cleverly marketed to mislead us.
Bro, just take these magic pills, you'll be shredded in no time. Just pop a couple of these bad boys and boom, 6-pack abs.
Yeah, so ignore that. First up, to boost metabolism and burn more stored body fat, our proven winner is L-carnitine with caffeine. First off, think of carnitine as the fuel injector for your body's fat-burning engine. It grabs hold of fat and transports it into the mitochondria, basically turning those stubborn love handles into usable energy. But here's the thing, without enough carnitine, our fat loss can hit a major slowdown. Now, you might be wondering, we produce carnitine naturally, so why bother with supplements? And that is a very fair question. But it's kind of like vitamin D. We get some from our lifestyle, but some of us still need a boost to reach those optimal fat burning levels. And that's a big reason why people don't shed fat as effectively as they should be doing. In fact, a massive study involving 900 people across various races and body types showed that supplementing with carnitine led to an average increased fat loss of 2.9 pounds. But it gets even better when you pair carnitine with caffeine, the undisputed king of fat burners. Now you've got a powerhouse combo. Caffeine, widely researched and proven to increase fat oxidation, and is found in nearly every fat burner supplement out there. You see, it revs up the central nervous system, releasing adrenaline and forcing your fat cells to release their fatty acid content into your bloodstream. Then carnitine steps in, grabs those fatty acids, and puts them inside your mitochondria to be burned for energy. It's 100% a match made in fat burning heaven. And for the best results, aim for 2,000 to 4,000 milligrams of L-carnitine and 100 to 400 milligrams of caffeine per day. Now, for a new kid on the block that's worth a try, Paradoxine, also known as grains of paradise. What a name, right? While it's not as established as our proven winners, emerging evidence shows that it could be a promising addition to your fat-burning arsenal by increasing the breakdown of stored fat for energy. It's even a new favorite amongst the big names like Greg Doucette, Derek from More Plates, More Dates, and Jocko, who are all really well known for their meticulous approach to ingredients, right? Well, except for turkesterone, but that's a story for another time, right? But while Paradoxine might be worth a shot, there is one supplement you need to definitely steer clear of: yohimbine. Yohimbine is certainly a double-edged sword. Sure, it might slightly boost fat loss, but the laundry list of side effects is a deal breaker. We're talking crazy anxiety and panic attacks, serious stomach issues like nausea and vomiting, plus the usual suspects with these type of supplements like irregular heartbeat, sky-high blood pressure, headaches, but even heart attacks and seizures. And yes, I hear you in the back, it might give you stronger erections. Because hey, everything in life has trade-offs, right? But it's even generally avoided by most bodybuilders. And these guys are even trying to squeeze out every last bit of juice. See what I did there? So in the grand scheme of things, yohimbine is just a supplement that you don't need. And if you're interested in getting lean without the gym bro routine, make sure to subscribe for more game-changing tips. Now let's dive into boosting metabolism through increased thermogenesis. Ever tried a supplement that left you feeling jittery, anxious, or unable to focus? That's because most thermogenic fat burners are overloaded with stimulants. But here's the deal, not all thermogenic supplements are created equal. So how can you crank up your metabolism and burn more fat without those nasty side effects? The proven winner here is green tea extract, again with caffeine. Think of green tea as a gentle, consistent spark for your metabolism. And the extract is a concentrated form of green tea, packed full of epigallocatechin gallate, or EGCG, which is the good stuff that boosts metabolism. Strong evidence actually shows that EGCG can increase metabolism by 3 to 8%, making it an obvious, reliable choice for burning fat. One really solid study even found an increase in energy expenditure of 4.75% on average, which translates to burning an extra 830 calories per week if you're on a 2,500 calorie diet. That's a big deal. Plus, it ramps up something called AMPK, which signals our body to start using body fat for fuel when we're in a low energy state. But here's the catch. You'd need to drink gallons of green tea to get the EGCG that you need. So taking a supplement of 250 to 500 milligrams of green tea extract per day is much more efficient. And don't forget, caffeine is your metabolism's turbocharger too. Caffeine also boosts thermogenesis, so you burn more calories. But unlike those over-the-top fat burners that load you up with borderline legal doses of caffeine, like this crazy product that has 450 milligrams of caffeine per scoop, you want to avoid the crazy jitters and inability to focus. So stick to the FDA's recommended dosage of 400 milligrams max per day. And remember, calculate it from your tea, your coffee, your soda, and your supplements. But here's another effective thermogenic to try. Capsaicin or cayenne pepper extract. Just picture capsaicin as turning up the heat, literally. This compound has been proven to increase thermogenesis, helping your body burn more calories by increasing your core temperature. Essentially, it's just like adding a spicy kick to your metabolism, just making it work harder and burn more calories through the day. But here's the one you should definitely avoid: Garcinia cambogia. Despite all the hype around this, it's a mere false promise rather than a miracle fat burner. All the high quality studies have shown this has zero impact on fat loss or boosting your metabolism. It's just one of those exotic sounding ingredients that's marketed as some rare treasure. Like someone climbed a sacred mountain and battled a mythical beast just to harvest the last sprouting Garcinia cambogia. But don't be fooled, it's all BS. And if you're new here, my name is Tim. I'm a food scientist and personal trainer, now based in Austin, Texas. I specialize in helping guys hit 10% body fat without giving up their life to a fitness routine. And to kickstart your journey, I've got 2 free guides for you: my rapid fat loss guide to carbohydrate cycling, and my 7 best micro workout challenges so you can get in shape from anywhere. You can find both linked in the description below. Now let's talk about suppressing appetite to help you reduce calories in this fat loss equation. Imagine this: you're sticking to your calorie deficit. How can you curb your appetite without feeling miserable? This is where appetite suppressing supplements can come into play. And the proven winner here is not just caffeine. It's coffee, the drink itself, including decaf. You see, coffee is not just a morning pick-me-up. It contains compounds that suppress appetite, making it easier to stick to your diet without constantly battling hunger pangs. Several studies have shown that there's something in coffee, independent of caffeine, that blunts hunger by raising peptide YY levels. So if you're already close to your 400 milligrams a day of caffeine, then just go for a decaf, as it's still a super effective way to keep those hunger pangs at bay. And what's really cool is that one study found for most people, the appetite suppressing effects last for 3 to 4 hours. That's a significant help to help you get through the morning or push through the afternoon without snacking. Plus, if you're consistent with your coffee intake, it can even help reduce your daily baseline hunger levels by permanently lowering the amount of ghrelin you produce, the hormone that triggers hunger. But if you're already dosed up on coffee, here's another appetite suppressant worth trying: glucomannan. Glucomannan comes from the elephant foot yam. It's this super thick, viscous fiber that can absorb up to 50 times its own weight in water. Imagine it's like this gel-like sponge expanding in your stomach, with strong evidence supporting its ability to suppress appetite and aid in weight loss, because it simply helps you feel fuller for longer so you stick to your calorie goals. However, it's important to note that glucomannan only fills you up physically. It doesn't affect the brain's hunger signaling. So this approach doesn't always work perfectly, especially since many of us aren't accustomed to the concept of harahachibu, or eating until 80% full. In the West, we're often raised with these really large portions and told to finish our plate, feeling stuffed and ignoring our satiety signal since we were young. So relying on this feeling physically full strategy, it's not always very reliable. But whilst glucomannan might be worth a try, here's one you should definitely skip: yerba mate. You'll see it promoted as a healthy tea with all of these health benefits, but it's really just a mix of all these various compounds like xanthines, flavonoids, and saponins. This is all great, but the truth is, its effectiveness as an appetite suppressant is uncertain at best. Yet what's crazy is the claims like on this website here that gets its credibility from sponsoring Andrew Huberman. They claim that the yerba mate acts like a GLP-1, basically saying that drinking their drink is like taking Ozempic. But it's very clear from the language that they use, like potentially contributes, that it's mostly hype, and it sits in that same category as Garcinia cambogia, as another one of these rare sounding mythical magical plants without any reliable evidence to back it up. Now let's shift gears to energy boosting supplements to burn more fat. You've started cutting calories to lose weight, but now you feel exhausted all the time. How can you keep your energy levels up to maintain your workouts and still have energy for normal daily life? And this is where energy boosting supplements really come into play. The proven winner here is caffeine with L-theanine. Caffeine is just the ultimate energy booster, obviously well known for its ability to increase energy and alertness levels. But we all know there's a catch. Too much caffeine makes you feel jittery and anxious, and that's where the magic of pairing it with theanine comes in. Just imagine theanine as caffeine's other best friend. When combined, caffeine enhances theanine's energy effects, providing this smooth, steady energy without any jitters, helping you stay focused and calm. As far as dosage goes, aim for a 1:2 ratio of caffeine to theanine. So for every 100 milligrams of caffeine, pair it with 200 milligrams of theanine to get the best results without the downsides. But if you're looking to try something new for an energy boost, Asian ginseng is worth considering. Think of it as your natural Eastern energizer, whereas American ginseng is seen more as this all-encompassing adaptogen. But this is the problem with ginseng. It falls under the botanical genus name Panax, and Panax comes from the Greek word meaning all, and axos meaning medicine. So it translates to cure all. So yeah, you can give Asian ginseng a try to see if it gives you an energy boost, but you might also find a ton of other effects with this, both positive and negative. So take note with this one. But the clear thing to avoid in this energy increasing section is avoiding over-caffeination. Too much caffeine will lead to restlessness, anxiety, and even heart palpitations. So be mindful of everything that you're consuming that contains caffeine. I remember a client that used to down a Java Monster energy drink on the way to his training session with me. That was already 300 milligrams of caffeine. Then he would take his pre-workout, which was dosed at 300 milligrams, and pop a fat burner mid-workout at 150 milligrams, all while chugging through 2 venti blonde roast coffees from Starbucks, both dosed at 475 milligrams each. That's 1700 milligrams of caffeine per day. And when you consider the FDA's recommended dosage of 400 milligrams, he's just slightly overdoing it. And whilst this is a bit of an extreme case, it's a good example of how easy it is to overdo the caffeine. And this can wreak havoc on your body over time, as you often don't even realize the damage until it's too late, like when you can't sleep for more than 4 hours per night. But what about the low mood because you're sick and tired of dieting? It's no secret that dieting can make you stressed and irritable, affecting both your motivation and your interaction with others. And this stress can easily lead to emotional eating, whether it's raiding the fridge at night or inhaling everything at a barbecue after a few drinks. And this is where mood boosting, stress reducing supplements can come into play. And there are several proven winners here in this category, because everyone's brain chemistry is distinctly unique. So different people react differently to mood and stress supplements. But these proven options can help you stay calm, focused, and balanced, making it easier to stick to your diet and avoid those emotional eating pitfalls. So let's go rapid fire through this list. First up, Rhodiola rosea. Think of this one as your personal stress shield. It's got strong evidence backing its ability to reduce stress and lift your mood, keeping you calm and focused even when you're ready to snap. Next up, ashwagandha. This adaptogen is super well researched and super effective at bringing down those stress levels, helping you keep a positive outlook even when your physiology has taken a hit from being underslept or under-recovered. Next, 5-HTP. This one is your mood enhancer. As a precursor to serotonin, it helps regulate your mood, your appetite, and your sleep, and is a great tool to help you stay positive and motivated. And now L-tryptophan. Think of tryptophan as your anxiety reliever. It's proven to help improve mood and reduce anxiety, keeping you calm and focused during those overwhelming moments when your mind feels cluttered with urgent tasks. And finally, magnesium. Magnesium plays a crucial role in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body, including those that regulate stress and mood. It's essential for well-being because it helps regulate neurotransmitters that send messages throughout your brain and your nervous system. And when you're low on magnesium, these messages kind of get mixed up, making you feel more stressed and anxious. So it's a must-have for reducing stress and improving mood. And there's a ton more you can test out, from GABA to valerian root to holy basil to St. John's wort, to name a few. But there's one supplement you really should approach with caution: kava. Often promoted for its calming effects, but kava comes with mixed blessings. Sure, it can help with stress and anxiety, but it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There is strong evidence showing that kava can have serious side effects. Studies have shown that prolonged use of high doses of kava can lead to liver toxicity and even liver cirrhosis. The risk is so significant that some countries have even banned kava products. So yeah, it's really not gambling your health for a little mood boost from kava, especially when there are all these safer alternatives available. But what about that brain fog that has you sitting staring at your screen without actually doing anything productive? Picture this: you're dieting and putting in all the effort to lose weight, but now you're struggling with concentration and focus. That annoying brain fog is setting in, and it's messing with your productivity. So how do you clear the fog and stay sharp? This is where cognitive enhancing supplements come into play. Let's dive into the proven winners for clearing brain fog and improving that mental sharpness. First up, acetyl L-carnitine, commonly known as Alcar, is a fantastic choice for clearing brain fog. One of its key advantages is its ability to cross the blood-brain barrier. This allows it to provide direct benefits to the brain where it acts as an antioxidant, helping to protect brain cells from oxidative damage and supporting that mitochondrial function, which is crucial for energy production in your brain. Then we have alpha-GPC. Alpha-GPC is a well-documented cognitive booster. It's known for its ability to enhance cognitive function, support memory, and facilitate learning, as it increases the levels levels of acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter involved in memory and learning processes. And finally, we have huperazine A. This is a potent inhibitor of an enzyme that breaks down acetylcholine. And by preventing the breakdown of acetylcholine, huperazine A increases the levels of this in the brain. And whilst these proven winners are great for increasing that mental sharpness, there are some worth a try options that you might want to consider too. Lion's mane mushroom. This mushroom has got emerging research showing it's got great benefits for cognitive function. Though it's not as well established as the others on the list, it's still definitely worth a try. Then we have ginkgo. Think of ginkgo as your circulation enhancer. It's known for improving blood flow to the brain, which can help support cognitive function. These options aren't as heavily researched as the big hitters, but they offer unique benefits that can complement the others. But here's one you might want to skip. Whilst MCT oil is often praised for its cognitive benefits, it's not exactly ideal when you're trying to get lean. Since it's a pure fat, it packs a lot of calories per serving, and this can be a significant drawback unless you're in your bulletproof coffee phase. But if you're trying to get lean, it might be best to put that bulletproof brain octane MCT oil down, as it's essentially just empty calories that won't help you reach your lean physique goal. We keep talking about fat burning, but if we go crazy with these products, can we burn off muscle too? Picture this. You're putting in the effort to lose fat, but you're starting to feel smaller, not just leaner. You're worried that you're losing muscle along with losing fat. So how do you protect your hard-earned muscle mass and make sure you're just burning fat? And this is where muscle preserving supplements come into play. These supplements help you maintain muscle whilst you cut the fat, ensuring you keep your strength and your definition as you lean out. And here's another rapid fire list of proven winners. First off, good old whey protein. Whey protein is just your muscle's best friend. It simply has all the essentials for muscle maintenance, providing a perfect balance of all the essential amino acids needed to grow and repair muscle. Then we've got HMB. Whilst not very popular, HMB has a lot of evidence for preserving muscle, protecting your muscles from breaking down during calorie restriction. And finally, creatine. Just think of creatine as your muscle strength enhancer. It's well proven that maintaining your strength as you lean down supports muscle retention. So keep 3 to 5 grams of creatine in your schedule per day. And to finish things off, avoid all things BCAAs. Somehow they are still super popular, with products like this around. But if you're already consuming enough high quality protein in your diet, from meat, dairy, eggs, or even plant-based products, you're very likely getting all of the essential amino acids that you need. So bin the BCAAs. And as Morpheus from The Matrix said, there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. So make sure you're on the right path with your fat burning protocol. And for more coaching tips, watch my video here.